If they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple of plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, it's Jairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Get set. Get set. Spot.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Jonathan Owens able to make the play.
He does a nice job. From his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. On play action, here's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 32 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. Because I promise you, that's not going to be the last time they call his name.
And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
So the ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal.
Get set, get set. Buddy T, watch out. Do not. 11.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he turns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
5 yards brings up third and goal.
Big play coming up, third and goal.
Outside. Buddy T, watch out. Box.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They'll go once more from the 3. Third and goal.
Get set. Get 11. Buddy T, watch out. Stop.
McCaffrey. Twisting his way into the end zone. It is a touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Moody's extra point is good, and the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Off play action. Here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
On the tackle.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 10.
Stop. Watch out. Stop.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. From 29, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 29-yard line.
Slam left.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Evan Anderson gets up for a loss of 7, and now it's 3rd down.
Slam left.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Vegas. Hey, volunteer.
Now Williams. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled 1st half continues. On 2nd down, it's Williams. To one side, into the hands of Moore. He'll be marked down very close to the 1st down. They got 14 to the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd and short.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And yes, that'll get it. 1st down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nick Bosa getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. One knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
What is up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bears, they're on the board. It's 7-3.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. And not the best of returns. He'll dive to the ground and just give himself up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And they're going to march him down up past the 35. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And into the hands of Watkins. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down.
Get set.
They'll go play action with Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and the first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Get set. 18, watch out.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' first down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
2nd and 8.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
This yellow. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll take this down to about the 7.
Grady Jarrett on the stop. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Get set. 18, watch out.
They'll go with him again. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
18, watch out. Yellow.
3rd and goal. Purdy out to his right. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards.
especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. That'll be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
A play fake. Now Williams. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They need one right now. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Williams. To the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
There's 3.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
First down.
Well, this is something traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Williams. The slap hooked in by Moore. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
Hey, volunteer.
On first and 10, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Williams to the air once more. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And third down coming up.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
On third down, it's Williams. The hook up there to Odunze. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the two needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
Biggie Frosty, blue.
Throw it again. It's Williams. And he's going to come down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
They'll come up now for second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's deep for the back of the end zone.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Post and Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. For Loveland, the first tight end taken back in the April draft. His first touchdown in the NFL.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
They'll drop to throw. He'll swing that out wide, and he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful, and game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So the deficit cut from 11 down to a field goal. Now they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Look at him go!
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
What's up?
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Yellow, get set, get set. Yellow, on 18, watch out.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on 1st down.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Get set, get set.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
It's now 3rd
and after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.